Recovery family. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if I can do this without killing myself. Look it, I'll just hold it. How's everybody doing this morning? Depending on when you watch this video, because I forget every time I make one, it might be your bedtime. If even anybody's even watching my videos. So it's about 5:30 a.m. I'm on my way to my job. I get paid for, but I'd still volunteer and do it some days anyway. Last week was Life Skills Part 1. Section A was talking about goals, accomplishing goals, being able to break this down is going to be important, because setting goals is important, but there's underlying reasons. Say, for me, the building of confidence by accomplishing these goals. A lot of us in recovery have struggles with self-confidence, and by setting these goals, we gain confidence. But not only the confidence part, but as you go through and you accomplish goals, you gain some independence and self-reliance. And for me, my whole life, I had things, I had businesses, and I was married, and I had a lot of things that normal people have, but I struggled to do things on my own a lot. You know, when I was married, most of the time my wife handled the bills part. I just contributed the money, and, you know, issues like sending a check to the light company and keeping up with prices going up and going down, and cutting costs on groceries, and all these simple things that I never did. When you get in recovery, those little things stress you out, man. They can hinder you at times because you're not used to doing them. So this week I'm going to be working with guys on gaining independence through setting goals and accomplishing them, and what that looks like. You know, I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure. You go through your program and you get into recovery and you do all the things for your addiction part, but when it comes to getting back out there and keeping up with your bills and your court costs and fines and fees if you have them, and child support, catching up on these things, they will stress you the hell out, man. And I understand. So when you start small, say you're going through a program, because not everybody that watches this will more than likely have went through a long-term treatment program, but it's the same premise. You go through this program and you start with baby steps. Your first goals list may look like morning devotion, making your bed, coffee in your devotion, new goals list for today, service work, concentrate on your recovery, whatever that looks like. And as you go through and you do those, then they become habits, and you don't have to put those on your goals list anymore. So as things become habits and you're naturally doing them, you add other things in there. So on your first week, it was just those simple things. On your second week, it is check into getting in contact with your family again, researching what it'll take for you to get back in school, job search, you know, all these things, court costs and fines for a payment plan, etc., etc. And as you move along, you start to notice that the things that you struggled with on the front end become a natural thing for you and almost stressless. And when you get to the point where you're getting ready to get back out on your own, ideally, because you've been practicing these things long enough, you're able to take on things that were daunting and overwhelming at the beginning of the process. So you've made it a habit every day to get up and do your devotion and find something good to do for yourself in the morning to keep yourself level-headed. Service work. You don't even have to set an alarm almost, because you go to bed on time, you get up on time. Your life has become fluid, and it's a natural thing for you to go through the process during the day. And it takes away all of the stress. And now you become independent. Ideally, that's what this looks like. People in fresh in recovery, man, you see them in the morning and they're just lost sometimes. And I kind of wish I could just hand them this, what it looks like, and just remove the stress. But the key to all of it is, if you don't go through this process and you don't earn it, you will not keep it. It's just like anything else in life. If something is handed to you, most of the time you take it for granted. So when you earn something and you have to work for it, you respect it. And that's what this is all about. And for the most part, the self-respect and independence that you get from it, right? So hopefully for you guys that are in the spot where you're just trying to figure this out, it'll give you some peace of mind to know that it is part of the process. And it's stupid. I hate all the sayings in AA and NA. Trust the process, one step at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time. It is what it is. It's the way it is for a reason. So hope you guys have a blessed day. Do something good for somebody. Love y'all. See y'all on the next run.